What's up everyone, it's JDog406 coming back for another coin roll hunting video, and today we're getting into another box of nickels. Alright, and if we come up here, we can see that we have a couple of different enders. There is a Denver mint mark on this one. This one's just interesting to see because it is a 2004 Ocean in the View of Joy, and then we have a 2024 Denver right here on top, which is the new lowest mintage of the newer coins. The 2009 used to be low, but now this is even lower than that. Then we have a 1949 right there, and there is a crowned Canadian right there. So this will be the first roll that we're opening up. We have 5 different enders right here. So yeah, let's get into the roll. Before we get into that first roll, we are going to overlook our score sheets. Alright, and then if we flip it over to this, we can see our Buffalo nickels. Then let me straighten that out real quick. Flip this over, we can see the rest of the Buffalo nickels. And then if we look at our points sheet, and then if we flip it over to the back side, we have our extra Canadian score sheet. And alright, let's get into that first roll. Alright, we're getting into this first roll with this crowned Canadian ender, and these run from 1990 up to 2003 for this design. So we will be getting a year in between there. Alright, so I'm going to assume that just because of how damaged it is, it's probably going to be a 19 something instead of a 2000. Okay, we got a 1993 completely obliterated to oblivion. Alright, let's stick that one to the side as our first find. And let's get into the rest of this roll and see what's here. Hopefully we can find maybe some silver or some buffaloes in this box today. I'm really hoping so. What's this one? Don't think that's anything too important. Then if we flip this right here, so we do have our first bison right here, which is a 2005 from Denver. So one of the 4 designs for 2004 and 2005. I will only be keeping one of each kind to show you as an example for them. Then we got our brand new 2024s that are low mintage. I believe the 2024 Denvers are 39 million and the 2024 Ps are 29 million minted. So fairly low mintage compared to last year, which I think the 2023 Denvers and Philadelphias were up in the 500 and 600 million. So yeah, nice low mintage right there. Let's see how many we can pull out, because they did just come out this year. Okay, we got another one right here, another 2024. Stick that to the side. Oh, we got a Denver mint mark right here, so let's flip this and see what we got. This can be as old as 64. Ooh, we got a 1960, so if this was a Philadelphia, we would have been keeping it because it would have been under 60 million. And there's just another Buffalo, and other than that, we are going to move on to the next roll. Alright, we're moving into this next roll right here, and it's kind of hard to see, so let me peel that real quick. We have a 1949 right there, so let's see what mint marker we can get off of this coin. I'm very happy to see that there are older Jeffersons in here. So, got that 1949 out with a little bit of the roller damage. Still, nonetheless, let's flip it over and see that we got a 1949 San Francisco right here. All right, That's fairly nice right there. Let's stick this one to the side and continue through, and let's see what else we can get. Alright, got that open. Let's flip that. Let's keep going through here, see what there is. Okay, we do have an older looking one with a mint mark. So I'm really hoping that this one's lower than the 60s. So let's flip this over and see what we got. Oh, it's a 64. And if you did not know, the 64 is the most commonly produced nickel ever. I think there was about 2 billion of them during that year. So there's some information for you. Alright, we got a 2005 Ocean and the View of Joy. So I think earlier I might have said the Ocean and the View of Joy was a 2004, but it is a 2005. Alright, so we got that right there. We'll stick that one to the side. Let's keep going. Let's see what we can get out of here. Alright, don't think that there is anything else in here other than that last and final 2005 design, so we only need the 2004s. So let's move on to the next roll. We're getting into our next roll right here with the 2024 Denver sitting right on top. Very nice. Let's get into this one and see what we can get out of it. We already know we got this low mintage right here, so let's just stick this one to the side. Let's continue through it. Wonder if there's going to be more of them. Alright, looks like we got everything out. Gonna give that a flip. Let's see what's here. Okay, got another 2024 and another one. And then we have a 2004 right here, Denver. And it is the Louisiana Purchase, so we only need one more design for 2004, and we'll have those designs complete, and they are really easy to find. Alright, we do have a Denver mint mark right here on the back of this one, so let's flip this over and see what we got. It's just a 62. Then there's a 64 right there. That 2012. Alright. Alright. So we did find these two 2024s in there, so let's move on to the next roll. We're getting onto the fourth roll of the box, and we already have this, but I'll still count it as an ender because it is interesting to see. Not really going to do much with it. We're just going to shove it out and see what's here. Alright. Kind of fishtailed on me. Alright, let's see if there's anything good here. This box already seems like it's going great. Can't even tell what this is at all. Completely obliterated. 1970. Alright, I do see a 2024 sitting up there, and I'm going to double check these, but other than that, we will be moving on to the next roll. Alright, we are getting into the fifth roll of the box, and this one did have a Denver right there, so we will be looking at that, and hopefully we got something lower than the 60s. So let's pluck that out. Alright, can clearly see that Denver mint mark. Bit of roller damage, but that's alright because it's a 62. So so let's get the rest of this roll open. Hopefully there's something in here for us. Probably will be. Alright, and we did just get our last 2004 design, which was the Lewis and Clark keelboat. So very, very nice. Easy to get these, so you don't got to worry about that. And then we have a Denver mint mark right here. So hopefully this one's lower than the 60s. Hopefully we can have an actual find in the 50s and lower. 64. Alright. Let's flip that. There's nothing there. Not seeing a whole lot as I'm going through this roll. So hopefully we get something. But I don't think we are, so let's move on to the next one. All right, we're getting into the 6th roll of the box. Let's see if there's anything interesting on this one. There was no enders, so we are done with those. All right, got everything out. Give that a nice flip. Let's see what's here. Okay, we got a Denver mint mark right here on this one. Let's flip that. See that we got a 62. Alright, and then there's a 61 and a 65. Alright, so let's move on to the next one, and I'll tune you guys in when I do find something. Alright, we're getting into the 7th roll of the box. Let's see what comes out of this one. Alright, we got everything out. Let's take a look and see. Okay, we got a 2024 right here. Stick that one to the side. Maybe there'll be some more in here, because there is. I'll just throw that one right there real quick. Alright, coming down to the end of that, and I don't think there's anything else, so let's move on. Alright, we're getting in to the 7th roll of the box, or 8th roll. Yeah, 8th roll of the box. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Alright, let's flip that. Check all this out. Okay, we do have a 1946 right here, and we're going to be flipping this and seeing what mint marker we got. In 3, 2, 1. Ooh, we got a 1946 San Francisco right here. Alright, let's stick this one to the side. That's the 2nd San Francisco that we've gotten, so that's fairly nice. Let's keep it going and see if there's any more. Alright, I don't think there's anything else, so we are going to be moving on to the next roll. We're getting into the 9th roll of the box. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Alright, looks like we got everything out. Let's see what we got here. That's a 64, so we don't need that one. Alright, let's go through this and hope and pray. for that 1913 Buffalo in excellent condition. That's what I'm hoping and praying for, but that's going to be highly unlikely. What's going on that one? That's weird. Alright. What's this? Don't really want to be touching that one. 2023. So we do have a Denver mint mark right here. And we're going to flip that over to see that it's a 64. And then we have an older looking one right here. So let's flip that over and see that it's a 1958 Philadelphia. Alright, so let's put this one to the side and let's continue through, but I don't think there's anything else, so let's move on to the next one. Alright, we're getting into the 10th roll of the box. Hopefully we can get something out of this one. This box has been seeming really good so far, so I'm hoping that there are some war nickels or some buffaloes in here. Alright, we got everything out. Let's flip that and check it out. Okay, we do have a Denver mint mark on this one right here. So let's flip this over and see what we got. And it's a 64, so let's throw that one back. Ooh, okay. So we got a 1939 right here. Very, very nice. Second year of the Jefferson. And let's see what mint marker we can get. The Philadelphia is the most common. Oh, okay, so we got a 1939 Philadelphia right here. Still really, really cool. Let's stick that one to the side. Let's keep going through. Let's see what else is here. Alright, that's the end of that, so let's move on to the next one. Alright, we're getting into the 13th roll of the box. We're 2 rolls away from our quarter point, so hopefully, let's see if we can get anything more interesting before we hit that point. Alright, we got everything out. I do see an interesting toned edge right here, and that's just an 88, so we ain't worried about that one. So let's go through the rest of them. Not seeing anything too interesting coming through this one either. Besides that, we have a 2024 right here. So let's put that one to the side. And there's a 2022. I thought that said 24 for a second. Alright, coming down towards the end of it. And I'm not seeing much else, so we are going to move on to the next one besides finding that 2024. Alright, we're getting into the 14th roll of the box. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Hopefully there's something really old in here. Hoping for, I don't know, a V-cent, a V-nickel, sorry, not a cent. But there's a 2024 right there. We'll throw that one to the side. And let's continue through this and see what else is here. Not seeing anything too spectacular. I expect to find 2024s fairly easily just because they did come out. But yeah, let's move on to the next roll. Alright, we're getting into this next roll right here, and this is also the 15th roll of the box, so we are 1/3 of the way through the box. We got a whole nother section till we're at the halfway point, and then another section before we're done. So let's get through it, see what's here. Alright, we got everything out. Let's push everything around and hope that there's some good stuff. Okay, 2024. This one does look older, and if it is, it'll be a Philadelphia. It's a 67. All right, let's move on to the next one. We only found this 2024 in that roll. We're getting into the 16th roll of the box. Let's see what we can get out of this one. All right, got everything out, and we got that flip. There's a 64 on top. Hopefully there's an older Jefferson in here. Ooh, okay. So we got a 1947 right here. Let's see what mint marker we can get. Can we get another San Francisco? No, we just got the Philly right there. All right. So let's move this one to our pile. And let's continue through this little last bit. And I don't think there's anything else. So let's move on to the next roll. We're getting into the 17th roll of the box right here. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Ooh, without even fully popping it out, we do see a 1952 right here, and that's going to be a San Francisco. We got another San Francisco right here. All right, 1952 San Francisco. Let's put that one to the side, get the rest of this roll out. All right, we got everything out. Let's flip that. See what we got here. Okay, 2024. Just stick that one up there real quick. I won't show them as often now. I'll just kind of collect them and show you at the end. Okay, we do have a Denver mint mark right here, and we're going to flip this over and hope that this is at least under the 60s. It's a 62. All right, let's keep it moving. Hopefully we can get some more stuff out of here. And all right, I don't think there's anything else that we can get, so let's move on to the next roll. All right, we're getting into the 18th roll of the box. Let's see what we can get out of this one. I've been loving this box so far. Really hope it's got some more stuff. Maybe just a little bit lower than 38 for me. But we do have a Denver mint mark right here, so let's flip this and see what we got. It's a 64, so let's throw that one back. Alright, not seeing too much yet. (2022) 2023, 2020, and bang. All right, we're getting into the 19th roll of the box. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Oh, wait a second. Oh my. Okay, so I did not even realize this. We have a 2009 Denver on the end. I must have been skimming through and thought it was an 8 just because I seen the loop up at the top. But we do have another lower mintage coin right here. So let's get this puppy out and look at her. Okay, we got it out. It's a very, very nice looking coin right there. Let's stick this one to the side and go through the rest of this roll. I wonder if there's going to be more of them in here. I don't find too many 2009s in general. I probably go through about 3 boxes before I find one. All right. Let's go through this and see what we got. I don't think there's going to be much more in this roll, so I'm going to wrap it up because there is nothing else. All right, let's move on. All right, we're getting into the 20th roll of the box from finding that 2009 on the end of the roll. So let's get into this one, and hopefully you can find some more 2024s and 2009s. All right, we got everything. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, now we got everything out. All right, let's look at this and see what we got. Okay, 2024. 61. It's just a Denver, but we do have a Denver reverse right here. And we're going to flip that one to see that it's a 1953 Denver right here. All right. Very, very nice. Let's stick this one to the side, continue through, and see what else we can get. All right, and let me just flip that one back over so I don't think it's anything special. Another 2024 right there. Okay, this one does look a little bit older, so let's flip that and see that it's a 66. So we're going to throw that back, keep going, and we're done. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, we're getting into the 21st roll of the box. Let's see if we can get some more coins out of here. Sorry, not coins, lower mintage coins. All right. Let's see what's here. We got a 1959 right here. I'm hoping for a Philly. All right, let's flip that, and so we see a Denver. So we're going to put that one to the side. And let's continue through. We got another chance for that Philly. All right, so we got this right here. And let's flip this and see that it's also a Denver. All right, so let's stick this one to the side. And keep going through. I already got 2 finds, and I'm barely into the roll. All right, and we got another Denver mint mark right here. So let's flip this and hope it's not a 64, but it's a 64. All right, then we got another chance to not have a 64. So let's flip that. See that it's a 64. All right, we're going to keep going through. See what else we can get out of here. Then we got another chance to not have a 64, so let's flip that, but we got 3 64s in a row. All right, that should show you how common they are. And yeah, that's the end of that roll. Let's move on to the next one. All right, we're getting into the 24th roll of the box. We're 1 roll away from our halfway point, so let's see if we can get anything in this last half of the box. Or not last half, so the last of the first half, and then we'll be moving on to the second half, which is the last half of the box. All right, that's disgusting. I kind of want to see what that is. That's a 2017. That's absolutely disgusting. Oh, we got a 2009 Denver right here. We got more than one in here. All right, we got a 2009 Denver. Very, very nice looking. All right, stick that one to the side. Let's continue through here. See what else we can get. 94, 2000. That's nasty as well. Alright, I don't think that there's anything else here, so we are going to move on to the next roll. Alright, we're getting into the 25th roll of the box, which is also our halfway point. We're going to be seeing what we can get out of this last roll for the first half of the box. Let's see and get it. Okay. Oh, Didn't have everything out, but now we do. Let's give that a nice old flip. Let's see what's here. Okay, this one actually has roller damage. I don't think I'm going to keep that 2024 just because of that. Alright, we do have this Denver right here, and let's flip this and see what we got. And it's a 1961. Alright, let's just throw that back down, see what else we can get out of here, and hopefully we can get another 2024 like this one to replace that one, because that one just has a lot of damage on it. I don't like that. Alright, let's flip this, and it's a 64. Don't think there's anything else here, so yeah, let's move on to the next roll. Alright, we're getting into this next roll right here. This is the 25th roll until the end of the box, so hopefully this half of the box is even better than the first half. Because the first half, I have just a tray full of coins already. Alright, looks like we got everything out. Let's give this a nice old flip. Let's see what we got. Okay, we do have a Denver mint mark right here, and we're going to go ahead and flip this and see that it's a 64. Alright, so we're not putting that one aside, but we do have another chance, and this one's going to be a 64. And this one, don't know what that's going to be. It's a Philly. If it is, it's an 88. With a lot of black toning on there. Alright. Don't think I see anything else here, so we are going to move on to the next roll. We're getting into the 22nd roll until the end of the box. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Hopefully, something good. Really hoping for those older coins. Alright. Got everything out. Okay, we do have a Denver mint mark right there. It almost looked like a G, but it's a Denver, and it's a 64. So let's keep going through this, see what there is. Ooh, what's this one right here? We got a 1939, so we got another chance to get a mint marker on here, and let's flip that and see that it's a plain. So let's stick that one to the side. It was a 1939 from Philadelphia. 2006. I thought that said 2009 for a second. Alright. That's the end of that roll. Let's move on. Alright, we're getting into the 21st roll until the end of the box right here. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Alright, we got everything out. Let's flip that and see what's here. Okay, this one does look a bit older, and it'll be a Philadelphia if it is. 1954 Philadelphia right there. Alright, very, very nice. Let's put this one to the side, and let's continue through. Alright. Don't think I'm seeing much else as I'm going through here, so other than that, we are going to move on. we're getting into the 17th roll until the end of the box. We're going to be seeing what we can get out of this one. Hopefully it's something good. Alright, we got everything out. Let's flip through this and see what we got. Okay, I do see a Denver mint mark on this one, so hopefully it's something good. Ooh, a 1956 Denver right here. Very, very nice. Let's put this one to the side. Let's continue through this and see what else is here. Alright, we're getting into this next one, and it has a Denver mint mark right here, and it's a 64. Alright, let's throw that one back and keep going. Alright, and this one's a 63. Alright, let's put that one back down. Alright, don't think there's anything else in this roll, so let's move on to the next one. This is the 15th roll until the end of the box. We're getting into the last little section, so hopefully we can get some nice things out of these last 15 rolls. Alright, we got everything out. Let's flip that to see that we got a Denver mint marker. So let's flip this again to see that it's a 63. Alright, let's go through this, see what else we can get. Ooh, okay, stay like that. Thank you very much. Alright, I don't think that there's going to be anything else here, so other than that, let's move on. Alright, we're getting into the 14th roll until the end of the box. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Hopefully we can find either a Buffalo or at least a War Nickel in this box. I'm really hoping for it. Okay, we got a 64 right there. Just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Then we have a Denver mint mark right here, but I bet you it's going to be a 64 because it's a 63. Alright. I got played by the 63. Ooh, right as I was talking about it, we got a San Francisco mint mark right above. So this is a San Francisco, probably, I'm going to say it's a 1943, if I want to guess. But yeah, so during 1942 to 1945, they did put the mint markers up here and make them out of 35% silver. And it was like 8% magnesium and then the rest nickel and copper. But usually it's sitting right over here to the right of the Monticello. And yeah, let's flip this over. Oh, also I do want to say that in 1942, they did make a silver and non-silver variety, and you would be able to tell by if there's no mint marker up here. So yeah, let's flip that and see that we got a 1943 San Francisco. I guessed it right on the dot. All right, that's fairly nice looking too. Let's stick this one to the side. We got a piece of silver. Okay, let's keep flipping through these though. I know I did take a long time talking about that silver War Nickel, but they don't come up too often. Alright, keeping it going. Hopefully there's something more in here, but I don't think there's going to be, so let's move on to the next roll. Alright, we're getting into the last final 5 rolls of the box. Let's see what we can get out of these last 5 rolls. Alright, we got everything out. Let's flip that. Let's go through this and see what we can get. Not seeing anything too great. Ooh, this one could be. So it got a 1953 right here. I'm hoping to see an S. And it's a D. Alright, so stick that one to the side. 1953 Denver. Let's keep going. See what else we can get. There's a stupid 64. And yeah, other than that, 1953. And there's a 2024 sitting right here. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, we're getting into the fourth roll until the end of the box. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Alright, got everything out. Let's make sure, get everything, move on. Hoping that there's some nice older coins in here, like down into the 40s and stuff. Maybe with the San Francisco mint marks. But beggars can't be choosers. So I just gotta hope that it comes to me. 70, alright. Don't think there's anything else here, so let's move on. We're getting into the third to the last roll. We're going to be seeing what we can get out of this one. Hopefully it's something good. Alright, we got everything out. I do see something interesting right here. So, what's this going to be? I think it's just going to be severely damaged. Alright, so we ain't got nothing there. Let's continue through this. See what else we can get. That's a 2024 through to the side if you're wondering. Alright, I don't think that there's anything else here, so let's move on to the next. Alright, we're getting into the second to the last roll. Let's see what we can get out of these last two rolls. Alright, looks like we got everything out. Let's give this a flip. See what we got here. So we got a Denver right there, but that's a 64. $1960, so this is a Philadelphia. It'll be a keeper, but it's a Denver. Alright, so let's continue. Hopefully find some more stuff. Alright, I can't quite tell if there's a mint marker on this one. But let's flip that. See that. What is that? Oh God. That is a 1970. Alright. I thought I was going to have to get something to clean that off, but thank God I don't, because I would have been disappointed. Alright. Don't think that there's anything else here, though, so let's move on to that last and final roll. Alright, we're getting into this last and final roll of the box. Let's see what we can get out of it, and we'll be jumping to our conclusion, which we got a lot to go over. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, had one stuck up there. It's alright, we got it out, and it's nothing rare. Alright, let's keep it going through this and see if there's any older coins left. Alright, not seeing anything too much right now. Just got another 2024 right there. 64, 66, 23. Alright. So yeah, the only find that we got out of there was this brand new 2024 nickel. And yeah, that's about it. Let's move on to the conclusion. Alright, we're coming down to our conclusion right here, and we have our 2004s and 2005s right here. So we have the Louisiana Purchase, the Lewis and Clark Keelboat, the Bison, and the Ocean and the View of Joy. And if we flip one of each of these, you can see that the 2005 obverses are different. And then if we come down here, we have, okay, so I've sorted these out by mintage just because I did have quite a few coins. So we have a couple of 1939 Philadelphias, a 1947 Philadelphia, a 1956 Denver, a 19 and a couple of 1959 Denvers right here. All right, so those are all above 60 million minted. And then if we come down here, these are all of our coins under 60 million minted, but still over 40. So we have a couple 1953 Denvers, a 1954, I can't remember, Philly. And then we have some 2009s right here, and I struggle to find these a lot. So 2009 Denvers right here, we got two of them. And then if we come over here, we have, wait, hold on. No, we'll look at these ones first. So we have a heaping pile of 2024s. So there's exactly 32 to count, and these are all under 40 million. So yeah, just a ton of them. And then we have a 1952 San Francisco right here, which is under 40 million. And then if we come down here, these ones are under 20 million. So we have a 1958 Philadelphia right here, under 40 million. Then we have a 1946 San Francisco right here, under 20 million. And then if we come up here, we have a 1943 San Francisco nickel made of silver, 1943, did 35% silver. Same thing with 1942 to 1945. And then if we come right up here, we have, if it'll focus, a 1993 Canadian nickel with the crowned obverse right here. And yes, this thing is in beat up shape for sure, but let's move over to here. And this is the ultimate find of the entire box right here. And it's a 1949 San Francisco. And I can already tell you right now that this one is under 10 million. So very, very hard to find, and it's in really, really nice shape. 1949 San Francisco right here. And we're going to look at that mintage in just a second, because this one right here is going into the book. It's been a while since I put anything into the book, but it's going in. All right, so let's do that real quick. All right, so we've got our book out. It's been a while since we've looked in it. We're still missing some things. And let me just flip this up real quick and show you what we're missing in here. Oh, I actually think I need a 57 plain too. All right, so yeah. Didn't realize that one. Didn't realize that that one's actually a lower mintage. All right, so yeah. But other than that, we're going to be punching in this 1949 San Francisco, which you can see right here. It's under 10 million at 9.716 thousand, or yeah, 9,716,000 of these made. Sorry about my speech right there, but let's punch this baby in, and there we go. It looks really nice in that spot. And as you can see right here, I do have a 1950, which is comparable to that, and nearly all of those, yeah, both of the 1950s are extremely rare. The 50D is really, really rare. So yeah, other than that, let's move on to the score sheet. All right, before we review our score sheet, we are going to look at these again. And then I do want to note that I did mess up, and this was in quite a few of my videos. So the 1939D and the 1950D are both under 5 million. So I did cross them out from the under 10 million section and finally put them in the 5 million section. So sorry if that was confusing or if you even noticed it. But yeah, it's fixed now. So let's move on to this next section. So we have our buffalo nickels right here. Then, okay, flip that around to the back and we have the rest of it. Then if we come up here, we have our score sheet. And all right, let's flip this over and see our extra Canadian score sheet. And let's put that to the side. And let's go over here. So we are on season 1, box 19 of our nickels. And we found 6 nickels under that 1960 range for 6 points. 5 under 19, or yeah, sorry, not that, under 60 million for 10 points. 33 of them, which was mainly a lot of those 2024s, under 40 million for a whopping 165 points. And then we have 2 under 20 million for 20 points, and that one 1949S that we found for 25 points, which is under 10 million. And then if we come down here, we had 1 war nickel, which goes from 1942 to 1945 for 10 points. And then we had 1 crowned Canadian from 1993 for 5 points, for a total points on this box of 241 points. This is by far the largest number I've ever seen in my points total. So yeah, other than that, thank you very much. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, J-Dog out.